on our opinions on how what's her name? Najma ran away. Okay, what do you think, Jenny? Jennifer?
Well, I believe that when she ran away, I think she was showing faith to her family. But I also believe that I also think that she's very unkind to the people who took care of her, because that way they probably worry for her a lot, and that would be very fair to her.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think, well, in a way, like, if she had told him, she was like, oh, hey, I'm gonna run away, they would have, like, caught her and been like, no!
Yeah, that's
stay! But I think at the same time, it was somewhat wrong, because these people, they came and took care of her, and they fed her, and although, like, it was really, although, like, she didn't get a lot of, like, stuff to eat and stuff, they were still taking care of her. But also at the same time, I feel like she needed to run away, she needed, because she needed to fulfill her dad's promise, her promise to her dad, and she also needed to, like, get back to the land and find her dad's brother, because, like, they were, like, one of her chances of survival.
I also have mixed feelings about this. Like, I think it's, that how she ran away, that it wasn't, like, for her, because she wanted to find her dad and, Noor, is that his name?
Noor.
The brother. But also, I also think it's really stupid that she ran away, because she was perfectly fine with them.
Yeah.
And, like, how they actually took care of her and, like, took her in. And, yeah, also she wouldn't, it would be pretty stupid if she actually, like, oh yeah, hey, I'm gonna run away, because they would catch her. They'd catch a little girl.
But then it's also quite unfair, because there are ways that she could have told them that she was going to go away, like written a note and hid it under her mattress.
No, but they would
she would be like far away.
They could, like Jenny said, like she had said, she wrote like a note and she put it under her mattress. If they're like looking for her and it's pretty cool, they could pull up her mattress and there could be this note. But at the same time, I think it would be kind of hard to get hold of papers. So
they would still try to get her, and she would like get stopped.
But they're not evil people. They understand her. If they didn't understand her and they were evil people, why did they take care of her in the first place? They're not evil. They're understanding. Like for example, when she wouldn't talk, they left her because they know about her grief, and they know that she needs time to get over her mom and her baby brother's death. So they didn't question her when she didn't talk.
yeah.
So I think they're actually good people and they will understand. So I think this is like kind of how the author shows parts of Najma's bad side, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that if it was me, I probably would have ran away, but I would have gone away much sooner, or I would not have left with them. You know?
Yeah.
Because in the first place, she just lets, like, oh yeah, sure, I'll leave with you. But then she's like, oh, I want to run away and go home and find my brother and dad. I just found that really stupid. I'm like, stay where you were, and then your brother and dad would come and find you.
True.
And like, you could rebuild a house, you could go into one of your neighbors' houses and like start living there. So I found it very dumb. I think she was really stupid at thinking that, and now thinking, oh, I want to run away.
But you do believe that at that time, her mom and her baby brother had died? Like, for example, you don't know what she might be feeling at the time, because they were her only family, because the Noor and Baba Jan's survival are unclear. So let's just presume that they are dead. Then now she's officially an orphan. So she probably got so shocked by it that she just kind of just went shocked, and these people, she didn't really care what happened to her anymore.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's a stupid decision now that she wants to run away.
Because they
But she didn't go back to her thing. Like this driver drove her to like this bazaar.
I found that really, like, she was really lucky that she got out.
Yeah. But they probably didn't really care about her because it's obvious that the whole trunk was full of hair that she couldn't really take much of it.
Yeah. Okay, so what did you think of feel, you know when they got that package of stuff, of like food, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, well, they got just like barely anything to eat. What did you feel for
When I
her?
got the package, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and she's really excited, and then it just turned out to be something really bad.
Oh, I felt that.
Well,
Like in Christmas Eve, you know how sometimes you're like, oh, I hope this is the thing I wanted for it. It's like something totally different and like what you didn't expect at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like it's like a bad thing for you.
That's happening in Christmas Eve.
but the package was actually good. Like if you eat it, it's like protein stuff. It's like scientific. It would have enough energy to keep them going for days. It would be much better than eating just a bowl of rice.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's just like I could feel her disappointment, you know?
But
I could feel how she must have felt because when you're like so excited for something, and you're like, yes, for me, and she's like, for this is food and this is vital to live on. She's like, yes, I can finally eat. And then
she opens the package and there's barely anything.
yeah, and I just felt really bad for her.
I think this Kalida and the Avatar people, I think they're a bit like, even though like they rescued her and everything, they're a bit like faceless. Like they don't play much into the story. They're just like there.
Yeah, I agree.
And like when she's going away with Kalida and Avatar, they and the two boys, all they talk about what happened, not like the details. Like they just trekked over the mountains. They didn't say like detail like how cold she felt or anything.
That was like a part of it, like random, you know, story. It didn't seem very important, although it was really important.
I believe that at that time Kalida and Avatar didn't seem very important to her because there was this part in the book where she said,
Which page?
where
Which page?
Which page?
Page.
We have to go back.
No, it's because they have the 8th graders in Cologne.
Oh, okay.
So Google it. Google it. Show it.
You got friends.
I feel like over here, on page 150, she says, for all her kind of stories in my head, I have begun to resent Kalida. It's not only that she tries to make me stay in the tent and help her with her work, or even that she disapproves me of my acting like a boy. It's more like that she has her family, every one of them safe around her, and I am no one. So I think these people, they don't mean much to her. Like she's even jealous of Kalida just because she has her family.
Yeah.
So I think this is where like the author portrays Najima's dark side. I think.
Yeah, like somewhat like.
She's not like a goody girl as she was as portrayed before.
And I think like this also is like you can imagine how this would feel, you know, if you're around like if you've ever been around someone, if you're like in really depressed or sad mood and you're around someone who's like you know, and so like this is the same way that this is the same way that she's feeling, but with like family, like people who she actually loves.
Like you're surrounded by people who have something that you can't have.
And I feel I must keep my distance from Kalida and Agathe because I know I will leave them soon because she knows that she doesn't want to have like leftover feelings for them.
Yeah, she doesn't want to have feelings, so it'll be hard to say like goodbye.
And she feels that I think she feels that she must save those feelings for her brother and father if she finds them, and she shouldn't be spending them on someone she doesn't really know.
Okay, I'm just gonna go thing.
What? No, we don't.
Really?
No, it's because the 8th graders eat the boys.
We have to do 10 to 15 minutes and it's 10 minutes already, right?
Oh. Well, that was it. Bye. Say bye, Jenny.
Bye. She's so. Bye.
Oh God, you should check your camera.